Hey Queen Creek, Erica Perez, your recreation supervisor with special guest,
Oscar.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. In celebration of Cinco de Mayo, we wanted to have a little fun with you and play a game called Loteria. Some of you may be familiar with it, some of you may not. Those of you who are not, Loteria is very similar to what, Oscar?
Bingo.
Bingo. It's basically bingo. Loteria is a game that we play pretty regularly, not just on Cinco de Mayo. So this is a game that we have in our household in terms of, along with all of our other board games, this is what we have. Loteria game, you can buy this in some different grocery stores. You can also order it on Amazon. There are a few different versions of Loteria. This is a old classic one, but there's some newer ones that have newer images. You'll see ones that have like Tapatio bottles, mangos, those kind of things. What you need for Loteria. So you need the game, and then you need something to mark your cards with. We use
beans.
We use beans. You can reuse them after you're done. So this is what we use for our, basically our markers. You can use pennies, you can use rice, whatever you want, just something so that you can mark your cards.
Count them in your head.
Unless your memory is really good, which mine is not. So I have to use the bingo markers. So we got our markers, our cards, and then our deck. So the game of Loteria comes with a deck of 54 cards. On those cards are various images. Like I said, we have the old classic one. So I'll have Oscar go over a few of those in Spanish. And so in addition to being just a fun game in general, you can also learn some Spanish along the way.
El pescado.
The fish.
El paraguas.
The umbrella.
El gallo.
The rooster? Rooster. Sorry, sometimes I need this too because my Spanish escapes me.
La campana.
The bell.
El árbol.
The tree.
La estrella.
The star.
El melón.
The melon. So Oscar will tell you about how he deals the cards, but basically after he deals the card is if he calls, let's say, La Luna, which on my card I have La Luna, I would mark it. The other thing is that this card I don't know what they're called in bingo, I think just bingo cards, but we call them tablas. So in our game there was 10 tablas, a total of 10 bingo cards essentially, and so we could have 10 players, and all of the tablas have various images so that someone could become the winner.
When dealing Loteria cards, it requires a shuffle. Everybody will make you shuffle the deck. Once the deck is shuffled, then one of the unspoken rules that everybody seems to hear by is you need to deal from the top and the bottom. So the first card will come from the top, the second card will come from the bottom, and you go on so like that, keep alternating. Another thing is speed of dealing. You can't deal too slow because one of the advantages of the game is people missing their cards or missing their images, and you can't deal too fast because then people get mad at you because they can't keep up with you. So you got to find a happy medium. But either way you go, somebody will tell you you're going too slow or you're going too fast. There's never been a game where everybody agrees on that's the perfect speed. Somebody always gets mad at you for one or the other. We're going to go ahead and get started dealing. The first game we're going to play is going to be a line. Once you fill up a line with all of your markers, you yell Buenas or Loteria. Either way signifies, it's like calling bingo in Spanish, signifies that you've won. After you win one, the game, don't take any of your markers off because we'll continue for a blackout or fill up the whole card after that.
And when you call buenas, you want to call it loud and excited, because if they don't hear you call buenas, especially in our family where this game gets pretty loud and crazy, if they don't hear you call buenas, they'll move on and you'll lose your opportunity to win. So you want to make sure that you get excited and you yell buenas when you win. And I'll tell you, I'm one of those who tends to miss cards, so I'm always peeking around to see if a card was called. So if you see me doing that, don't mind me.
La maceta. La araña. La chalupa.
None of my cards so far.
El cotorro. La calavera.
Man, I might have picked the wrong
El
card.
tambor. El valiente. La mano.
Oh, man.
El alacrán. El catrín. El violonceo.
Oh, got that one. Ooh,
La
see?
escalera.
Sometimes I miss it.
Las jaras. El pariaguas. El pajarito. El mundo.
Close.
La sandía.
Come on, Luna.
La rosa.
If I get the Luna, I get the
La
line.
dama. La rana. El bandolón. El venado. El gallo.
So close yet so far.
El corazón.
Oh, músico or la Luna.
El sol. El barril. El camarón.
Buenas! So I got el corazón, la sandía, el barril, and el camarón all in a line. Were you close?
I get it with the next one.
Oh, see, he would have won just after me. All right, so like Oscar mentioned, you leave your cards, you leave your markers set because the next game continues on to be a full card.
La arpa. El arpa. El árbol. La botella. El caso. La muerte. La luna.
There you go.
El pescado. La bota.
Feel like I might have missed a card.
Nopal. La campana. La estrella.
3 more.
La garza. La bandera. El melón. La pera. El músico.
Ooh, got that one. All right, 2 more.
El soldado.
1 more. El gorrito.
La palma. El gorrito.
Woo, buenas! So, I won both rounds.
My last 2.
Oh, Oscar's cards were at the bottom of the deck. Victorious right here. So, that's the game of Loteria. It's lots of fun. You can play lots of rounds. In our family, it gets really, really loud. Lots of opportunities to win for different people. Like I said, there's different, some decks or some sets have more cards than others. So that's something to look at when you're looking at ordering online or when you go to the store and pick this up. Like there's also some newer versions that are even a little more fun and are more familiar. Some of the images are more familiar to things that you might be used to seeing around you when you go to restaurants or just having in your homes. Happy Cinco de Mayo, QC. We hope you had fun. I actually am going to include a link in the comments below to a Google Doodle that I came across. It actually has an online version of Loteria. It's an opportunity for you to go to that link and play the game of Loteria online. You can play it on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer. You can play it by yourself, with friends, with a team, or against random people. Gives you a good sense of how fast the game goes. I played it yesterday, and you drag, they also have beans as markers, but you pull the bean to, if let's say La Luna was called, then I drag the bean and place it on that particular card. And then there's some fiesta sounds that happen when you hit buenas. It also gives you a big X if you try to put a marker on something that hasn't been called. Happy Cinco de Mayo. We hope you enjoy your day. Be sure to check out some of the local restaurants in town. They're offering some great specials. And we'd love to hear how your experience went. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Thanks for watching.